I'm a used car dealer, and today I'm at a used car dealer auction. Today I'll show you what a dealer pays for this GMC Sierra. All right, did somebody ask to see an ugly truck on this episode of Car Questions Answered? If you did, all right, so we're always looking for unique cars, and this fits that bill. And today I'm gonna show you what a dealer pays for this thing. I think that one's missing something. You hear all that? That was a belt. Yeah, a lot of times when they get heated up, they'll expand and the noise will go away, but that's why you always, when you're looking to buy a car, you want to crank it when it's cold, because if it's got any kind of egregious noises or problems, a lot of them make themselves known when the car is cold, and as parts get lubricated, as parts heat up, as things are able to expand, then some problems can get hidden in a car when it's warm versus you heard all that squealing, and then as the car warmed up a little bit more, went away. Always when you're going to look to buy a car, you want to crank it cold, and then you want to get it hot. You want to go through all the phases of how you're going to be owning the car, whether it's cold, whether it's hot, whether it's on the highway, whether you're just taking off in it after it's sat for a whole night. All of these things you want to check whenever you're going to go buy a car. All right, so let's check this one out, because we get a lot of questions about Mazdas. A lot of you want us to check them out and see what the prices are bringing on the used side for what dealers will actually pay for them. This is a 2018. It's got 73,000 miles. It's a CX-3. A lot of times the questions come about CX-5s. That's what's really popular right now. This is the smaller little hatchback. It's a CX-3. This is all-wheel drive. It looks good. It's a cool little car. Just a little entry-level car for somebody. It's good. Outside looks great. Did I say it's got 73,000 miles? Tires look good. Whole outside body looks really good on it. All right, here's the Mazda CX-3 2018. It's got 73,000 miles on it. Trying to start at 14,005. No bids. Drop down to 13,000. So no bids. Drop down to $10,000. All right, inside. Yeah, inside the seats look good. Headliner looks good. Looks like it was cleaned up, taken care of. Yeah, this is a good little car. It'd be nice to see what a dealer pay for this, because if you're looking for an entry-level little hatchback, this is probably somewhere along the lines of what you're going to look for. 2018 CX-3, 73,000 miles. I think it's got a bid 10,000 maybe. It's rolling out. Still trying to get a bid. I think one bid at 10,000. One bid at 10,000 still. Nope, he just flashed up 3 fingers. That means the seller needs 13 grand. It's probably not getting done. It's long gone, still begging for bids. No bids, no bids. Said it takes $13,000. No sell, no sell. All right, this is very rare right here. So this is a Kia, but that's not the rare thing. You see Kias all the time. This is what you don't see. This Kia has 448,000 miles. A Kia has 448,000 miles. I want to meet the owner of that Kia before they traded that thing in. And yeah, these are all trade-ins come to new car stores, and obviously that new store doesn't want a Kia with 448,000 miles, so they bring it to an auto auction just like this, so another dealer can buy it. There, I mean, that's not going to bring any money at this auction, but I want to know the owner who was able to keep a Kia running for 448,000 miles. Absolutely insane. I mean, that's who you want to buy a car from, is that person, because they have taken care of everything that they own. All right, so we're always looking for unique cars, and this fits that bill. This is a 2004, but it's only got 32,000 miles, and this thing has been kept in a garage. It looks fantastic. It's been cleaned up. Thunderbird, if you don't know, it's got this top. All right, here's the Thunderbird. Trying to sell $15,000. Trying to start it at $15,000. Nobody's bidding. I don't know if we got buyers for this thing here. Dropped it on 13,000. It's only got 32,000 miles. Dropped it all the way down to 7 grand. With the little hole, it looks like I mean, this is just old school. Oh, but it is rough on the inside. Oh no, that really hurts it. That really hurts it. But it's only got 32,000 miles, and this thing still exists. This is a cool car. I don't like it, but I can appreciate it. I think this is actually hideous, but it's cool that it exists, that it only has 32,000 miles, and the outside looks this good. You can probably find seats for the inside. But anyway, I'm very curious to see what a dealer's going to pay for. I think this is going to be a very, very expensive car, even though it's very ripped up on the inside. But I'm curious to see. We're going to go inside. We'll see what a dealer will pay for this.
Must be a bid at 7,000. Yep, we got bids. Up to 8,000. Up to 9,000. All right, maybe I'm wrong. All right, it's rolling out. We're at 9,000. 9,000 is all brought. Put on a phone call. 9,000. Put on a phone call. Probably not getting done. Probably no sale.
No sales like that actually happen quite often, and it's happening more and more often now because you have this environment where, okay, new car dealers think their stuff is worth still a lot of money because we just came out of a time where everything's crazy elevated. And yes, still cars, don't get me wrong, cars are still very, very, very highly priced. But what's happening is because used car dealers are not seeing the demand that they were, we're not as willing to pay these crazy high prices as we were 6 months, 12 months ago. So what we end up having is used car dealers that won't raise their hand very high. What I mean by that is there won't be a lot of bids on these cars, pushing down wholesale prices. But these franchise dealers are still holding out the hope that, okay, we'll still pay these crazy high prices for these cars. And you have something like that happens where this franchise dealer had this car pegged at $13,000, but the highest bid that they got was only $10,000. So they're way far apart. So that means that that franchise manager is going to have to now adjust what they're giving for trade-ins, because they're way far away from the price that they can actually get at auction, because $10,000 is what a dealer would pay here, and they want a 13 grand. That's a big difference, and you're not going to get deals done at an auction if you're that far apart. So franchise managers have to adjust their expectations, and when they adjust their expectations, trade-in values go down. So when you go to trade in your car, now the price is going to continue to go down because expectations they have to be reset in this market right now. This is a 2015 Ram 1500. It's got the Hemi, 133,000 miles, and Halloween colors. There you go. We're coming up on the season, so oh, God, gross. Why would anyone do this to a truck? I mean, I get somebody wanting to have personality or whatever. Just do it in a different way. This is, ugh, I hate this. I don't know. I'm sure somebody's going to blow me up in the comments, but this is not my kind of thing.
All right, here's that big orange monstrosity of a truck. That's what I'm trying to say. Gross. Trying to start 18.5, no bids. Drop down to 18,000, still no bids. 17.5, still no bids.
Oh, let's look at the inside. Rough on the inside. Just like the person's thought process that got this truck this way. Dirty, nasty, gross, everything's gross. There's nothing, as far as I'm concerned, there's nothing good about this truck. And on top of all that, it's a Ram. Yeah, so who would want that? Oh, gross. We'll check. We'll see if anybody wants it.
All the way down to $15,000. We got bids coming in now. It's rolling out. All right. 15.7, 15.8, 15.9, 16 grand. It's rolling out. We got money. 17.2, 17.3, 17.4, 17.5, 17.6. We're at 17.6. $17,600, and they sold it.
And we see more stuff like this popping up at auction. So think about a year and a half ago, where dealers, even Jeep dealers, were having a hard time getting and keeping brand new inventory. What they would do is used car trade-ins, just like this right here, they would keep for themselves and sell it to their customers because they couldn't keep enough Jeeps on their lot. They needed the inventory. So stuff like this, 2018, 94,000 miles, paint's in good shape, inside good shape. They would absolutely 100% of the time, a year and a half ago, keep that on their lot to sell to their customers. But now we fast forward this 12, 18 months. And what we're finding is that all of these Jeep, Dodge, Ram dealers are overrun with inventory, and not used inventory. They're overrun with new inventory. So they don't even have space to keep a lot of these trade-ins that they would keep 12 months ago. Now they're sending them straight to auction. They're going to dump them for whatever they bring. And it's because they have to. They just don't have the space for it. There's a Jeep, Dodge, Ram dealership I show you all the time here on my channel. In their used inventory lots, they are full. They don't have an empty space, but they are full of new Ram 1500 trucks. They don't have enough room on their main lot where they keep their new inventory. They're already overflowing to their used lot. So here's the problem. When you have all of these vehicles that are coming from those new dealerships and they're just dumping them here, what's that going to do? That's going to push down the prices of the newer used Jeeps, which in turn is going to push down the price of your newer Jeep inventory. And it's like this whole destruction of price for these new Jeep dealerships, because there's nothing they can do about it. They need the manufacturer to lower their prices so they can actually move some metal. But the thing about it is, when they dump inventory that they would regularly hold on to, well, that's going to push the prices down even further. Used car prices go down, then their new versions of those have to go down because they have to compete with the used versions of those Jeeps. Because why would a consumer go and pay $50,000, $55,000, $60,000 for one of those new Jeeps when they can probably get the used one that's 2 or 3 years old for half the price? And that's what's happening to the prices on a lot of these Jeep, Dodge, Ram products right now, because you're getting these new dealers that are fighting against themselves because they have no room, so they dump them at auction. And when you have more and more of those type of vehicles come to auction, supply and demand game, prices get crunched down. And this is a big time problem that Jeep, Dodge, Ram is going to have to deal with over the next couple of years. And they know, they're aware of this. They've even come out and said that, okay, in the last half of this year, they're cutting their production by about 200,000 units across the board, because they know that they have a supply problem. And to get rid of the supply problem, you would think, let's really lower our prices. Nah, let's just make a lot less vehicles and we can still charge the same amount of price and still make the same amount of money, instead of actually trying to move product. No. And this is where we've messed up so much in the car market over the last few years, and that's why we're in the predicament that we are right now, especially with Stellantis, because instead of fixing the problem by lowering the prices, nah, we're just gonna make less of them. And we're not gonna make more of what customers actually want and get them at the price point that customers actually want. Nah, we're just going to, we're gonna put our money in high margin stuff, limit the supply, and keep our margins high. That's the plan. Let's see how that works out for you.
Very cool, very cool. We got that next to this. Where are you going to find that out? Then we got that next to this. And then we don't only have one of them, we got two of them. Where else are you going to see cars like this? Then you got a GTO, you got an Impala, you got a Stingray, all in a line right here. I love this auction. Love it, love it, love it.
All right, and here's the big boy of the auction right here. This is a 2019 GMC Sierra HD Duramax Denali, you can say it either way. It's got 146,000 miles, it's 2019, but this thing looks bad. It's all lifted up. We got the big package. Yeah, I like this truck, it's nice. Would rather it be black, but silver's okay too. Anyway, I mean, the outside body on this thing looks absolutely fantastic. You see it's zero rust. It's all shined up. It's got the good rims on it, good front piece. Oh, I like it.
All right, here's the big boy truck. All right, try to start at $45,000. Probably no bidders up there. They're double checking the numbers now. That did sound high. Oh yeah, starting at $33,000.
All right, let's check inside. All right, we got the trim there. Seats look good. Oh my goodness, this truck's gonna bring so much money, so much money. It looks great. You know, let's listen to it. I wanna hear it. Not as loud as I would think it would be, but it still sounds good. It's nice. I don't know if you could even hear me crank it up. But Duramax, Denali.
I think he's got a number. 33-1, 33-2. It's rolling out, still been on it. Got 33-1, 33-2, 33-3, 33-4. It's gone. Got a red truck there, but it's way down there. Still bidding on it. 33-6, 33-7. We're at 33-7. Put on a phone call. Put it on a phone call. Didn't sell it in lane. Put it on a phone call. They got to see if they can do it after the sale.